Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Chris and I decided to take a little overnight getaway to Half Moon Bay, California. This is about an hour and a half from where we live in Brentwood. Now, it's almost like a world away because of the temperature difference. If it was like 100 in Brentwood, it's like 63 here. So we were really anxious to get away from the heat. Now see, once you start driving up the mountain, you'll see all this fog. Look at that, isn't it pretty? And then pretty soon you'll get to the ocean. Now Half Moon Bay is just a cute little town. It has some agriculture, it has a lot of cute stores and shops and businesses. Now here we are at the beach, and there's a little restaurant next to it. There's quite a few beaches here, but this is the one we went to. Now if you look, you can see all these young ladies here. They are doing a surf paddleboard lesson. So it was so fun to get to watch them do that. Now there is no way I would go in that water. It is like 60 degrees without a wetsuit and you would freeze to death in mere minutes. But they were having fun. I brought a picnic with bread, all kinds of cheeses, meats, fruit. Now, see that little seagull right there? He was all by himself and he acted like he was hungry. So we started feeding him little bits of bread, and at first he was really scared. He didn't want to come over, but finally he did. And now watch this. He gets more brave. He gets closer. So I would say this is maybe like 4 feet from me, maybe 5. I just love the way he eats the bread. And now look, he's about 2 feet from me. He's like, oh, okay, you're not so bad. You're going to feed me. But that was the closest he would get.
Hi. You're brave now.
There were definitely quite a few dogs on the beach. This was one of my favorite, this cute German Shepherd. He had this plastic wiffle ball. His owner must have thrown it back and forth 100 times, and he just absolutely loved it. Now, the waves here aren't super big today, but they can get very big. There's actually a very famous beach called Mavericks here where they have world famous surfboard contests. And they don't really have any pretty shells either like they do back east. So after lunch, we just took like a mile walk on the beach. And there's some little sandpipers over there digging for some little goodies. I'm not sure what. Now look at the interesting striations of the sand. We found a baby live crab and then a dead one. More doggies enjoying the beach. So we packed up our stuff and headed back to find our room at the hotel. So here we are. We're just driving into town. They have an adorable downtown. You must go if you're ever here. They have all kinds of cute shops and restaurants and cafes and bakeries. But it was really crowded and we couldn't find a parking spot, so we just decided to come back later. Now here is the inside of the hotel lobby. It's sort of like that California colonial look with the beams, and isn't that a cute pillow? It was a pretty small lobby, but it was really nice. And Chris is just checking us in. And then you can have bicycles they'll let you take out and you can ride them. Here's the front of the hotel, and Chris has our paperwork. Now here is our back balcony view. It is right up against a golf course, so we were watching some guys play golf. And here's the little patio area. It wasn't real big, but it was perfect to sit out there. Now I love the Spanish tiles on the roof and on the floor. I don't know what kind of tiles those are called, but I think they're so cool. And there's a tile on our room. And now here's the outside area. They had all kinds of tables and chairs and a huge fire pit for the night. They also had a pool and a hot tub. Here's a little bit better view as long as Chris gets out of the way. You can see the pool area to the left. There it is. And then this was a pretty big seating area. It was very pretty at night. Now here's our room. It had a little sink area with a refrigerator underneath. And then this is the bathroom. I love this like Mexican tile. I'm obsessed with that. And then they had a nice LED mirror, which had some really nice light to it. And then just your basic bathtub, but it did have a pretty big shower head. And then here is the inside of the room. It was very tastefully furnished. And it was about $200 for the night that we were there. It's more on the weekends. Here's another view out the back patio. And those are multi-million-dollar houses in the back, by the way. This is a very, very expensive place to live. Now for dinner, we decided to go to an English pub called Cameron's. It was suggested by my friend Denise, who is pretty famous on TikTok, and we actually got to have dinner with her. I messaged her and she met us there. Now look at this. There was like the guard. And then this is an area where you can buy a lock and put a message in it. I thought that was really cute. Now, they have 4,000 kinds of beer on the wall. It was amazing. They were everywhere. And it's full of like little English knickknacks. It's like a true English pub. And then here is the menu. They had a lot of different choices, for sure. I mean, they had the little history behind the restaurant. And then they had kind of like an appetizer section. Look at those. They had soups. They had really something for everybody. Salads. And then they had these loaded baked potatoes. I really wanted to get one of those, but we didn't. They had pizza. So I ended up getting fish and chips because, you know, we're at an English pub. I had to get that. And then Chris got the bangers, which is like an English type of sausage. And the food was really good, but I was so nervous waiting for Denise to show up. I forgot to take a video of the food. Now see, they have like pasties and all the traditional cottage pie. Now look at the top. The ceiling is full of all these tin plates. We're doing a little cheers here to our day. Now here's Denise. She's a realtor, so she had this printed out on the menu. And here's a couple photos of us. Now, if you are on TikTok, please go check her out. Her name is Denise Delaney, and she does all kinds of fun TikToks. She's super nice. We had the best time. So here we are checking out of our hotel, and as you can see, in the morning it's raining. But now we're back to 100-degree Brentwood, and we had to go take a dip in the pool. Thank you so much for coming along with us. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye, everyone.